Okay, after a false start of my mic not being on, we are back with The Witcher 3. I turned on the game, I turned on OBS, I turned on the game, and it was like, wait a second. There was an option in OBS that was red. It's not supposed to be red, it was my mic. So, didn't miss anything at all. But what has happened, for any eagle-eyed people who look at Geralt, I have a new crossbow, and I actually have done some things off-part. So I used the I forgot there were bees. So I used the camera to get out of here, which I could do now, I guess, as well, just to demonstrate. Novigrad should just be over here across this mountain. No, that is the Void. It's over there. There we are. There's Velen. There's Redania. There's all the normal places. And yeah, so I did find out, which I had never done before since I don't recall... I didn't have the camera the last time I did this mission in the game. So you can get in and out of there and have this visual effect happen normally just throughout the game and such. But if you're actually in the mission to be in that area over there at the Von Everec Painted World... Not only if you leave here, I don't know why I'm saying not only, but if you leave that area and go back to just the normal area, first off, yes, it does remove the effect, and everything has to load in again because this is very far away. But it still acts like you're in that mission over there, so you can't do some certain things outside of that mission. You can't craft anything, weirdly enough. There's no crafting ability... Oh, maybe... Well, yeah, you can, but I don't believe you can do anything with this. I don't know. I went to Novigrad, and oddly enough, all the way back to... God, what's it called? The fortress... The Red Baron's place? Wow, the... the Red Baron. The Red Baron. The Bloody Baron. I went back to the Bloody Baron's... Crow's Perch, that's it. Crow's Perch. I went back to Crow's Perch. And... basically pursued the mission to get the next armor set. I was planning on using it for this part, but as it turns out, I can't because I'm a little underleveled by a small margin. I'm level 37. I need to be level 39. And it's going to be the next Viper armor. So we're going to get rid of the feline armor that we've had for so long in this game. I think we've been wearing this solidly since... What? Since just before Skellige, maybe? It's been a long time I've been wearing this armor set in general. And I like it. I love how this armor looks. It looks very sleek, very clean. It looks very stylish. And it's very effective as a set of armor. So that's why I've generally worn this, is that it looks great, and it's a great set of armor just in general for its stats. But at this point in the game, I think it's best to move on. Maybe. I don't know if it'll be permanent. Maybe. I don't remember if there's a more impressive armor set for the feline line. Well, there's the Mastercrafted. This isn't Mastercrafted, is it? This is Superior. So there's still the Mastercrafted after this, but I don't know if I'll pursue that or not. Regardless, the next armor set's going to be the Viper armor, which, if I recall, looks like Geralt's normal armor for the School of the Wolf. It's just under a different name. I think it has minor cosmetic differences, like very, very, very minor. I don't know. I don't use the Viper a whole lot of the time whenever I play this game. I generally stick to... Well, normally I stick to just a lot of random assortments of armor for Geralt, but I've kind of wanted to be a bit more uniform and precise with this playthrough. So we've been going with a lot of the good Witcher sets. In any case, I ramble. This is a very long preamble to the core gameplay, which we're going to be once again pursuing the story. If and we get a break, like I've said since the beginning of this first DLC, I remember this one the least compared to Blood and Wine, or the base game, certainly the base game. So I don't exactly remember all of the events, the procedural events of this main campaign that we're doing right now. I know the events of the Painted World, but I don't remember what happens after that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a real blur. I haven't played this DLC in a few years. That's why I'm enjoying the ride, like last time, where it was tons of cutscenes and such. For 5.5 hours. What was it, like 5 hours, 40 something minutes or something? That's the longest video I've put on the channel up to this point, and I didn't know it was gonna get that long, but hey, I said at the beginning I had the stamina to play a lot of Witcher that day, and yeah, that turned out to be kind of true, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so you can't do a few things. Like, crafting is possible. I was able to craft by talking to blacksmiths and swordsmiths and such, but it's very... I don't know why, but it feels very limited, and... yeah, I don't know. There's a few oddities here. Like, I can't... I don't believe I can fast travel, can I? Yeah, you can't fast travel while I'm in this mission right now in the Painted World. It literally doesn't allow you. So I was having to get around the map using the camera, and let me tell you, that can be a little jank sometimes. It was jank off part because I was talking to a few shopkeepers, and that would initiate a cutscene, so that would screw up the camera, so yeah. But for the armor set, that's pretty much all I did. It was only about an hour. It was about an hour of just armor and material hunting, and it was really boring. I recorded it, but I opted to not put it as a separate video in the description just because is really monotonous, even for me. It was just using the camera, going back and forth between places, buying and selling items, and trying to get armor pieces for the diagrams I have. I didn't even fight anything, I don't believe. Did I? I think I fought a few drowners, but that was about it. Yeah, so it was just a lot. It was basically an hour of just shopkeeping and such, and that I wasn't talking at all. I had my mic off, so I was like, this isn't even great as like a off-part bonus thing like I've done in the past, where I do like missions and random other things that I just don't feel like making into a full part or anything, because the mission, those missions are important, but they're not really important. So, I'm talkative today. Let's get going. Camera's already kind of screwed up for some reason. Doesn't matter. I know this place like the back of my hand. Maybe. Where are we? That just destroyed that thought. Okay, there's Novigrad. There should be back over here, I guess. They should be down here. Yeah, I know this map too well. It is moments like this where I'm like, yeah, maybe I love The Witcher 3, but maybe I play a little bit too much of it sometimes. Albeit I've also been playing it for years, so... We need to be behind in the back garden. Whoosh. Where are we? Music stopped. Okay, I think this is the right map. It may be the second map. I don't know. Let's see. Is it? Is the lighting gonna kick in? If the lighting doesn't kick in, then it's the wrong one. No, it's the wrong one. And the gazebo's all screwed up as well, so... Let's see where we are. Oh, and we got the fog to deal with now. Okay, judging from the curvature of the land, we should be over here for the other one, unless this is the void. I'm seeing something. It's ground. This is not good. This is not good at all. That's the boundary. I had to go to the wrong one, didn't I? And get this stupid mist effect. Okay, let's go back to Geralt. Okay, there he is. There's this. Do I see... this maybe it? I think this is it, yeah. Yep, everything's fixed over here. Let's get in here. There we go. Whew. That could have been annoying. It was annoying, but it could have been worse. Anyway. Okay, so we got that. We got the horn. We are set.
Spectres of Olgierd and his wife. But why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
Iris was painting the manor. Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast. Probably not right. Probably not right.
Oh, right. I have to put things back. I have to recreate the scenes, and this is kind of like Deracine, weird enough. If you remember me playing that last year, which I wish I could have continued, but VR makes me sick, so I got rid of my VR set. If you didn't catch Mafia Part 3 for some reason, I explained why I don't do VR stuff then. But, yeah, Deracine is a game I really, really enjoy, alongside... Man, that's the thing, I really enjoyed a lot of the VR games. I'm going to go off on a very brief VR tangent. I really enjoyed a lot of the VR games I played on the PlayStation VR, and they stick with me to this day. I view them as very important games for me personally, but I just can't deal with the VR. Like, it's too much to look at. So, yeah, that's why I don't do VR anymore. But anyway, Deracine, a lot of the game is doing this. It's a puzzle walking sim kind of thing where you get objects and give them to certain people or places, and it activates a cutscene of story. So that's what we're doing here. We're having a Deracine callback in Witcher 3.
Painting palette.
Even though Deracine is a newer game than this. I do have to say, though, The Witcher 3 still looks absolutely beautiful for a game that's, this year, it turned 6 years old. I still think that this looks phenomenal. Compared to... bees! And specters. Oh, spiders. Compared to a lot of, modern games coming out like this year and such, this doesn't look too far off visually. Even some of the stuff I've seen on the PlayStation 5 doesn't look too different from this. Then again, I am also used to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Oh, the Xbox One version I played through once. But I'm used to the PlayStation 4 version and playing the PC version. I do remember at the beginning of this entire playthrough, I talked about how much nicer the PC version is compared to the PS4 version. Just kind of visually, it's cleaner. This runs at a faster frame rate, which I'm not a big stickler for this game, but it is actually very nice on the PC version of this game. But, yeah, compared to a lot of games, this game looks pretty top for its generation, I'd say. In my opinion.
Show me what you got.
The poor guy didn't even notice me. You got horrible senses, Spider. So, one small thing I did do with the camera in here off part was I did use it to try and get a really close examination. Oh, come on, more spiders? Of these things. I use the camera to get really, really, really close up to those things. The little bee-looking things that you think are bees and hurt you like bees, but you can't really tell if they are bees because they're very surrealist. And they are actually bees. if you were to, like, get right... Maybe I can do it right now. Let's see. If you get, like, really close up to these things, you can kind of tell. They're supposed to be bees. You can see, like, the stripes. I'm touching my screen like a jackass right now, trying to, like, give a presentation. They have these stripes on them, and you can kind of tell. It's like a weird... It's like a bee sprite that they then gave this kind of Van Gogh overlay to. That one makes it super obvious right down there. Yeah. Yeah, these little surrealist bees. Ain't that neat?
Another memory. A wedding veil? Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. Probably not right.
What do you mean?
Probably not right.
Oh, it's the...
Perfect match.
Yep.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
Yeah, and I had to fight
My
them.
knight, you've seen to everything.
I like how... I don't think that spider's supposed to be there in the cutscene already.
Ah, damn it all.
Oh boy, this one's big. Jesus Christ. Could you lay off? What action is not allowed during combat, game?
Medallion's humming.
What the fuck
Great.
is that? Go walk up.
A nightmare.
Okay.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
Yeah, there's some weird monsters in this DLC that I really enjoy because they're not really fully explained in any sort of lore or anything. They're just kind of, they're demons. They're like mental demons, and they're just random shit. And Geralt has to fight them. Okay, let's go see this cutscene first. Wait a minute.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn. Perfect match. Iris was painting the manor. Perfect match.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Hmm? Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Lady, you're crazy. It's raining right now.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
Okay. Okay, take her inside. It's raining, dude. What's wrong with you? I mean, I know there's lots wrong with you, but jeez. Don't tell me the bees are here now. Run away. No. Oh man, where's Nick Cage when we need him? I could use him as a meat shield right now. So, there was that nightmare thing. When we find one... Nope, it's not one. When we find one, I'm gonna pause the game and take a look at it. After all these stupid spiders go away. I like how these shadow spiders still give out, like, some kind of goo. They still give out some kind of almost Ghostbuster cartoony goo. That shit you'd see in, like, the 90s for some sort of children's gag show or something. That's Slime from Slime Time Live. I remember watching that. I don't remember half of any of it. I just remember people getting slime on them. And that was fun. That was fun. Okay, that's blocked off. Oh yeah, going back, I think I indirectly kind of cut off the armor talk from earlier. So, yeah, so I spent some time getting the armor pieces and stuff. So I have all of the armor, the next armor set already, which would be the sword, the venomous steel sword. I have the Viper armor, I have the Viper boots, I have the Viper pants, I have the Viper gauntlets. And there's one thing that is missing that I had to do maybe like 10 minutes of research on. Because it also didn't really... it was kind of annoying to find out. Because I also tried looking around the map as well to figure out where it could possibly be. But the silver sword. Not the silver chair from Narnia, which for some reason my mind just thought about instead. But the silver sword for this armor set, we do not receive until the end of this DLC. So... yeah, that's a thing. So I don't have the full set, but we'll get it at the end of the DLC. The door was already open, Geralt. I wonder if Van Gogh would be a gamer. Like, if Van Gogh were alive today, would he enjoy video games like this? The things we'll never know. That door is locked. Why are there monsters outside? I can see them on the mini-map. Are those the spiders I killed? I think they are. This should be the dining room. It's not letting me in there. Oh, this is the dining room. That might be the bedroom over there.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too.
I think I have to kill the bear soon. I don't know if it comes alive or not. I think it does. Oh, I remember this scene though. This is kind of awkward.
Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world.
Let's get some lights on in here, people. A roast.
A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests. Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune. Just a little still painting. Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Why does it keep asking me to read the book? Where's the book? There's no book here, game. I don't know why it keeps, like, popping up. Can I sit down at this fine table? Huh. That's a little trippy weird. It's almost like this painting is right now. Oh, hey, cat. There you are. Yeah, fine, I'll read the book. Let me read the book. It keeps popping up. I think it's a glitch. I think that's a glitch. The book keeps popping up with the mission objectives changing and such. Secrets from the Steppes. Where is that in my inventory? Can I take it out? I don't mind it being there because it's just a brief thing, but... Religion and Life. Diary of a Fire Swallower. I didn't realize I had stuff I hadn't read yet. Yeah, there's a weird glitch going on here with the book. The book keeps popping up in the quest menu. Well, the quest overlay, really. Oh, that's... Okay. I think I'm gonna save and exit just so that goes away, because it's not a problem, it's just mildly annoying, actually, for me. Alright, and we're back. We'll see in a moment whether or not that effect is gone. Man, I just turned all these on, people. Don't puff them out. Light the damn fireplace, too.
Fire was burning in the painting. Still something missing, though.
Oh, I'm supposed to recreate the painting. Okay. So the last one isn't on. There, okay. Puzzles.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Oh, lovely. I have to fight Olgierd's ghost. Shadowgeard! Metal Gear. Olgierd. Otacon, I think I found the connection here. Man, that was easy.
Follow him. Not you again. Don't like this place.
It's a little spooky. Although it is spooky month now. It is spooky month now. I will say, for that 5-hour-long video from last time, YouTube did not want to take it. YouTube, I rendered that thing for probably a total of 4 days on YouTube because YouTube did not want to take that large of a video. Normally it takes like a day for like a 2-hour, 2.5 long HD video like these tend to go up is the norm. That took 2 days. That took a solid 2.5 days. And that was after a failed upload that took a day. So I put up the video, it rendered for a day, and I put it out like normal. And then immediately, like 2 minutes later, I took it down because it rendered in 360p for some reason. And I then began the re-upload again to put it back up, and I let it sit for 2 days. Just let it sit and see if it'll do everything properly. And that did it. So I just got that out on the last day of September, which I'm glad because I said it should be out at the end of September in the video anyway. So if it came out on October 1st, then I would have been annoyed. I would have been quite mildly annoyed. I hate inconsistencies like that. Okay, where the hell did he go? Oh, maybe this hallway? It looks like I can't really open doors here.
Chamber. Towel stained with blood.
And you pick that up and put it in your pocket. Why, Geralt? That is disgusting.
Wick's almost gone. Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood?
Sure.
Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
He's not dabbling in black magic, no. He's a good boy. Olgierd is not one to go against religion or moral standards or etiquette or anything. He's a dapper young man. He's a dapper young man with reasonable beliefs and practices, and is certainly not trying to conjure Satan or some sort of fourth-dimensional being. Is he? I don't think so. I don't think he does that. This... he's a good lad.
Another blurred memory. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Let's try this. Maybe on this side.
Okay, I need to look at the painting one more
Still
time.
Not right.
Goblet on the right, apples on the right, grapes everywhere else. Okay.
Living.
Apples go on the right.
This goes here.
Grapes on the left.
Fits, I think. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
That's barely a smile,
You're meant
dude.
to smile, not bare your teeth.
Yeah, seriously. Give a big old
still
grin.
wrong.
Give a big old
Smile
grin.
like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please?
Do it!
You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd.
Damn, he got across that staircase fast. Whomst are you, Mr. Shadow Man? Come no further, or you will be burned. I challenge ye to a mighty duel. Draw your weapon, and we shall spar as equals. Alright, who the hell is this guy? Yeah, there's Geralt. Oh, it's the nightmare thing. Yeah, when you get close to him, you can see, like, yeah, he's just kind of covered in this dark shadow thing. Man, if there were a character in this game that, like, actually needs, like, Golbon and Neosporin, it's you, my friend. My god. Also, maybe don't bring your bondage kink stuff in here. Hey, bud. Nice try. Y'all were too slow. Oh, that's creepy. She's just standing still.
Master von Everek's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Human transmutation. Olgierd. Where's Alphonse? No, seriously. You should be missing a leg and an arm, my good friend. Equal exchange.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Chalk. Blood. For some kind of magic, I bet.
Let's turn out all the lights.
Beeswax candles. Blood pacts. Or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons. The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds. The Library of an Occultist.
Alright, let's get this party started.
Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
I'm gonna try.
What about this?
I'm gonna try doing this without reading the books.
Not even a fizzle.
No. Vertices and the circle? That makes sense.
Maybe this? Nope. Botched it, I guess.
On the circles surrounding the pentagram.
How about this?
Come back!
There we go.
We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
No.
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
He wants to go on his computer, play Call of Duty, and listen to Skrillex. You won't understand, Mom. He has to summon demons and get his gamer score up on Xbox. Look at him. Just picture an Xbox gamer headset on him, and he'd be a ripe gamer. Getting kill streaks and making bro friends on Call of Duty Xbox Live. or just sit in a circle. Geralt's not even phased, he's just watching.
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The veins! Douse the veins!
Oh, lovely, dude.
I did not expect that.
What do you mean you didn't expect it? This is a past memory, it happened!
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Okay, so that's what this other map is for. Okay, I'm forgetting everything about some of this stuff. So the other house that's right next to this one is for a blizzard scene. That explains the snow. I do find it funny how I can come here and not have to deal with this blizzard, though.
Olgierd didn't let them in. They froze to death.
No. Punch him. No. Where the hell do I go? Into the well? No. That house is closed off. I'm gonna die out here. Olgierd, let me in. Oh shit, I might actually die. Shit. No. 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 We're cheating. Get inside. Geralt, get inside. It still doesn't count it. Man. Even trying to cheat and get inside the house using teleportation, it doesn't work. Damn it. Is there a cutscene or something that's supposed to play out? Okay, let's give that another try. Where's it gonna put me, though? Okay, right back here.
Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside.
Okay, thank you, game, for leveling me up. Oh, down the... okay, I see. Wow, that was so easy. I just had to go underneath the demon dude. That was so much easier than I thought it was. Whatever, whatever.
Beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. So this is when he started smoking. So that's how he whiled away the long night covered in blood. Guess Olgierd got the scars on his shoulders that winter. Probably not right. Probably not right. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
I do like how the cat and dog demons are just kind of always here somewhere. They're just always watching. They just like to watch. Let's read that contract, actually. I am curious what it says. Is that it? Prenuptial agreement. We, the undersigned, Iris Beilwitz and Olgierd von Everick, have agreed to seal our love in a marital contract and to bind ourselves to certain covenants. Let this document stand as an oath before the gods and for all that we hold holy till death do us part. We shall treat one another with mutual respect and give due hearings to each other's requests and opinions. If separation shall come, we shall each retain all property, both movable and immovable, which we brought into the marriage. And additionally, each shall keep any presents given by the other during the duration of the marriage. Oh, they get to keep each other's presents. I like how that's such a minutely pointless thing, but sure, whatever. The income which with each receives shall each spend as he or she sees fit, with all costs related to the maintenance and upkeep of mutual possessions being divided equally between the parties. Signed, Iris Bielwitz, Olgierd von Everec. Yeah. That's an extremely basic marital contract, and I know that CD Projekt Red can't really, like, write a full damn legal document for sanity's sake, but, well, they could if this were, like, Elder Scrolls Oblivion or something, but, yeah, it's just like, hey, if we split up, we're pretty much just gonna go back to the way things were, and if you gave me anything, then I get to keep it. It's a very basic thing. It's almost nothing.
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests.
Oh, there's more to it.
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Oh, he's dead. Fucking broke the back of his head open doing that.
Take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Damn, yeah, Olgierd, you're crazy, man.
Show me what you got.
Then von Everec ceased to be human.
Yeah, I can see that.
Still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
So this is like a reverse Beauty and the Beast, huh? That's what I'm getting right now, is it's a reverse Beauty and the Beast? Okay. Ooh, spooky in here. You guys need to clean up. Who is that? Oh, it's this guy again. Hey, bud, I killed you last time.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
We were a happy family.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
Ain't this one big old happy family? Got a cat, got a dog, got a servant, got Olgierd, got Iris, and you got the bear. Always, always remember the bear. Come on, I know you want a hug, bud. We gotta hug it out. We gotta hug it out. We had a fight earlier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn, you're tall.
Small bowl. For soup, maybe? A large clay bowl. A platter. Animal hair. this was yours.
Gotta feed the pets.
There we go. Single place setting. No others on the table. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
Are we?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Death. I assume. It's either that or... I don't know what her greatest fear would be. Did you... Did you see that? It was a very minor thing, but... Geralt just like slapped open the door that didn't exist, but it looked like he just slapped the door for no reason. It's just like he walked by the door and just slapped it for no reason. Oh, that... I don't know why, but that's just funny. It's just a small shit thing that's funny.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris, where I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
It's quite dark in here. All right. You guys are, Oh. Okay. Okay. Not come on yet, Geralt. So, where is this? What? Holy shit, what? Oh. I didn't even find this in my own adventures around the map. Is this below? Which one is this below? This appears to be below the secondary one. So here's the one with all the forests and... Well, forests. This is the one during the initial stuff with, like, yeah, you had the painting here, we're trying to recreate that. This is the first painted world we go to. This is the snowy one that we go to. It's underneath its map. But I don't remember seeing this under its map during normal gameplay. So after this, after we're done with the painted world, I'm going to try coming back over here and seeing if it's still under here. Maybe it is. Oh, and also, let's take a look at these things. So they're like dark, Olgierd monster things? Do they all look like Olgierd? That is a fucked image. That is a fucking scary image right there. This... yeah. That... Turning and seeing that scared the shit out of me. What about the other ones? This one has its head in its sword. This one has a melty face, and it looks amazing. What about this one? This one still kind of has the wrapped face, but you can tell there's Olgierd in there. Yeah, turning and... Okay, and then there's this one over here that's kind of leaning on his sword, I guess. But turning and seeing that was, like, scary shit. That is terrifying to me. Okay. Enough fun. Well, hey, let's take a look at the room, actually. I've never done that before, really. It's a distorted... Yeah, it's actually quite well distorted. It goes away if you get closer, the effect that this has. These things actually go quite far down into the darkness. What about going up? Yeah, they go a little far up, too. They go about as high as the ceiling, it looks like. Yeah, there's the shadow box here. This is the room. It's this bent and distorted room with all... There's even light balls out here to give the fiery room effect. Interesting. Hmm. Alright, enough gawking. So her greatest fear is Olgierd, I guess.
Live happily ever after.
Hey! We finally meet.
You're not him.
No.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
You still care for this guy. Very, very, very odd. Your husband is a powerful enemy. Olgierd doesn't deserve your concern. He pretends to be happy but isn't. Olgierd's doing all right. He's doing fine.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone.
There we go!
So nothing has changed.
There's the title.
And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
That look she just gave.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
Yes. We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I mean, you've already died once, and you've been stuck in torment here for however many years. I don't think it can get much worse than this. And even if it is, at least it's something different. I don't know. You've been here for a long time, lady. Could something different be much worse? I'm trying to think of both situations of what would I do and what would Geralt do. Going off the books, I would say Geralt would say this, but I would say this. Now I'm conflicted. Do I have a coin I can flip? Because there's a right logical thing to do, which is to end her suffering and, like, you know, get the rose for Olgierd and such, which is what Geralt would do. It's the logical thing, it's the proper thing, and I guess it would be the moral thing in a weird way of letting her pass on. But for me, it's this in a way because I don't know what's going to happen when I take the rose and she goes away and stuff like. I don't know what's actually going to happen. And at the same time, Olgierd is a prick. I think I'm going to side with Geralt on this. Executive decision. No, I'm not siding with what Geralt would do.
Take the rose.
Is it not what you came for?
Can't force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Yeah, she has her own little world here.
Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
I like how the game is chastising me for that decision.
I do not know what I want.
That's obvious.
I'm so very, very afraid.
Okay, well, there's another line of discussion. This needs to end. I'm taking the rose. Not my place to decide Iris' fate. I won't take the rose. You two... Actually, yeah. This is an interesting question.
You two. You want me to take the rose, trying to convince me. Why?
We want to help Iris von Everec. And you.
That wasn't a convincing way of saying it.
I don't buy it. Because you are demons, right? You were to serve Iris until the end of her days. End didn't come with her death. So you were sentenced to stay in the world of her torment for all time. Can't break the contract yourselves, so you need me to do it for you. If I take the rose, Iris will cease to exist, but you'll also be freed.
Yep.
You're right. But are we wrong to want that? Our intentions are pure.
We're but bit players in this tragedy. A performance has gone on too long. We can't help the mistress, and her fate no longer moves us.
Can we be blamed for simply wanting to leave the stage?
Ah, they view this as a drama. I mean, as like exterior participants who have been thrown into this, I guess, yes, logically also as well, they would view this as some sort of weird drama that they're participating in as long as it goes on, and then they can go back. So yeah, their understanding of the situation checks out as well. I guess I'm gonna take the rose.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Yeah, go back to your weird dimension.
Of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I know what they mean.
You, Iris von Everec.
I know what they mean by that riddle, but...
That no longer matters.
Iris, you okay? You're like shivering like really fast. You're like shaking really fast. Great, we destroyed a weird paint dimension. I mean, it's still there if I want to go back to it with the out of bounds, but yeah. So thus ends that section of the Painted World. And back to the boring real world. Look at this. Dynamic lighting, high definition, proper color grading, more natural weather, climate, environment. This place sucks. Alright. Ooh, the camera is actually still working really well. Okay, even after all these cutscenes. Nice. So, we're here. I need to go this way. There's the pond. It's up over here. There is the first one. Here's the second one. This is the snow one. Is this thing under here? It is. It's culled out pretty quickly from back here. Like, you can't see it until you get close to it. Like, you have to be really close to it to see this. That's why I've never seen it before. You have to get really close under the building to find it. Oh, and here it is without the effect. Huh. Okay. Cool. That's what it looks like without the painting effect on it. What is that? Oh, it's this. Yeah, so these always stay here in the overworld. They're plastered into the land, way out of bounds. So, I don't think... Let's actually go back here and see if the painting world effect still applies. Let's go to the first one. Some of the visual effects are still here. Oh, the bees are still here too. And they don't have that filter applied to them. And they are literally just little, like, wasps. They're just like little wasp sprites. Oh, that's neat. Huh. Yeah. Cool. There are so many of them here. I'm not going to come back here. Well, I'll come back over here, I guess. There's not much over here. What are these little splotches? Are they just splotches? They appear to be just splotches. I didn't know if maybe there was some sort of pattern, but they appear to be just splotches. Alright, let's bring Geralt here real quick. Unless the game wants to crash or something. Game, you okay? You okay? Okay, the game's fine, and the painting world effect still applies here. The sky is not applicable here because it's not... The story events are done here, so if I came here any other time during the gameplay... Okay, we still got NPCs that show up here, though. I did not expect that in any way. You gotta be kidding me. These things still show up here? Ooh, ooh, I want to see what these look like. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. This is experimentation. I love this. Okay, I want to go back, and I want to see if these things stay rendered in, and I want to see what they look like without this painting effect on them. That is what I'm thinking right now. Let me have this. Let me have this moment. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get back. Get back. Just put me, No, there could be drowners here. What's this? Where are we? This looks like a town. I'm gonna hope it's a town. Let's put Geralt here. And hopefully it doesn't de-render everything over there. And pause the game again. And let's go back. Should be... There's Novigrad, so it's this way. Please, please stay rendered in. I want to see what these spider things look like without that filter applied to them. I think I missed it. Yep, that's out of bounds. Where are these houses? Over here? Here they are. Please stay rendered in. Please stay rendered in. They would be over here. Damn it, they're not. I could have had some cool science there. But nope. Hey, lady. How's your day been? Is this two horses inside each other? Yes, it is. The rare double horse. Reminds me of Cat Dog. Oh man, you got a weird house here. You got a weird house. You got a spooky house out in the middle of nowhere, and it has two it has a double horse. This is the party area from earlier last time. Alright. So then. There is one thing I want to do. Erd. Yeah, Erd is the town I want to go to. So this next mission is one I really, really, really enjoyed the first time I've done it. I did it only once in the first time I ever did Hearts of Stone, and I've forgotten about it every other time I've ever played the game. But this is a weird mission that is for the Hearts of Stone expansion, and I didn't realize that until probably this year. Then I was like, oh wait, no, this is only just in Hearts of Stone. It's because it seems really out of place as a mission. It seems like a normal base game mission. And I'm only going to put it in the equivalent of the pig family farmers from Red Dead Redemption 2. If you know those two characters that Arthur comes across randomly and has a little situation with in the game. If I ever get around to Red Dead 2, that's going to be one of the best. That is one of the best missions in the game, just for how fucking weird it is. And this, to my memory, is like that. So we're gonna go here and experience this. This will be something I don't fully remember, but I remember the first time playing it and thinking it was really, really weird. And then when I played Red Dead 2 a few years later after doing this the first time, I thought back to this mission in Witcher 3 when the pig farmer mission came up. So, I ramble. Let's just get this started. There's blood here. That's a fantastic first sign. Alright. What a lovely town.
Jude! Sharp now! We've company. What's brought you to these parts, master? Lost your way?
Could say that.
Oh, no, master. Better to stick to the high road round here. These are wild lands. Wild and dangerous.
What is this place, exactly?
A village? Plain to see?
Sure.
Abandoned huts is about all I see.
It's only us now. Young folk have gone off to the city seeking work, and the old have all died. Ain't that right, Judd?
Right as rain.
Ain't that right, Judd?
So long.
That's some interesting meat you're chopping there, miss. So yeah, there's stuff going on here, and I believe we're supposed to figure out what's happening here.
Bloodstains. Months old.
been a little while since I've done just like a normal mission. It's nice. Oh, and I can actually talk now. I forgot about that. So I've been keeping busy the past few weeks. Lots of stuff going on. I'll talk about finishing book 4 of rereading. Well, finishing rereading. Can I speak? I can talk about finishing up rereading The Witcher Book 4, Tower of Swallows. It was good. It was very good. Ysgoda died. I forgot about that. He's the old man who was caring for Ciri for the majority of that book. He was a cool guy. And, Bonhart and Stefan Skellen chase Ciri to the Tower of Swallows, which I believe should be... I forget where that is geographically. It's like somewhere towards Aedirn or something like that. It's somewhere south. It's somewhere in there. It's in the south of the Northern Kingdoms. And they have a fight on a frozen lake during a snowstorm, and it's extremely well written. And honestly, kind of scary what Ciri does there. And yeah, they lose her. She goes off into another dimension in the Tower of Swallows. She gets to it because it itself kind of exists in its own dimension. That's the best way to describe it in terms of this game, like for reference of the magic. If you remember in Skellige, the tower with that wizard from Kovir, I believe he was. I don't think he was from Povis. I think he was from Kovir. Think of it like that, but only Ciri could get into it, and it had a magic portal in it that took her to another dimension. That's pretty much the basic way of explaining the Tower of Swallows. The most basic way. And, yeah. That was that. Geralt and the rest of the crew are off in Toussaint at the moment. I forget where they leave off in Toussaint, because they, like, get to Toussaint at one point, and then it just kind of stops their story and finishes up Ciri's in that book. But yeah, Regis finds Cahir and Geralt, and they go to Toussaint, and I don't remember much of their story after that, if there even is any in that book. And yeah, that's kind of where book 4 pretty much leaves off, on Ciri escaping Bonhart and Stefan and going off to where book 5 begins. It begins in Arthurian legend. So you have Galahad there and going on some sort of valiant return mission back to Camelot, and then there's Ciri just being mistaken by Galahad as the Lady of the Lake. And it's a very interesting beginning to book 4. I found it very, very funny. It was funny seeing this kind of more gritty medieval character with an attitude, such as Ciri, going, like, talking to this very naive and like high fantasy, fantastical kind of knight who is like chivalry and all this other kind of code of ethics stuff, and very milquetoast is probably the best way to say it. Kind of this milquetoast attitude about things, and then Ciri's cursing and all this other shit. It's just kind of fun. It's a really funny introduction. Oh boy, what you got in your back door? Can I open this? I don't think I can open this yet. I could go down there if I wanted to, but let me talk to them one more time. Also, let me look inside their house. Oh no, it's locked.
You again. Well, out with it. What brings you here?
Bloodstains in the hut next door. Know anything about that?
Aye, course. Judd Guts game in there.
In someone else's hut?
None live there no more, see? And working neath the roof, it's more pleasant, civilized. Rain don't whip and sun don't blind.
But why poke your nose in there to start with? You better to give an old couple some peace.
So long.
Can I talk to him? Nope. Look how much deer are out here. Alright, so I've done that. Let me go back to the door one more time. No? I'm gonna sneak a peek. I'm not sure if going down here right immediately would, like, ruin the quest or anything, so I'm not going to. Even if I have to leave and come back later. Let's take a look around the town a little bit more. There's another house here. Although it looks like it's been caved in, so nope. But yeah, so I'm starting to read book 5. I keep saying that because it's been true, but I'm very busy and I don't get to read it every day. But I've also been reading a bunch of other stuff as well. I'm reading... I think 3 books right now. At the well. Nothing. Anything in here? And there's quite literally nothing inside this house. Oh, there's something here. I have not been inside this place. Although it doesn't seem that there's anything inside. It's places like this in The Witcher 3 that really makes you feel isolated. It's a lot of Skellige feels like this. It's like just forests, and then like there might be a shitty town out here that has like a person or two living in it. And it just feels really alien, and it feels really like you're in the wilds. And I like that. Okay, then. I think that's all I can really do here right now. Yeah, this one's all destroyed. Let's go back to the fast travel post then. Well, let's talk to him one more time and then go back to the fast travel post and go to Olgierd. For now. We began the quest, that's good.
What brings you here?
Nope, nothing.
So long.
I don't have anything, do I? I don't have a quest here. No. I don't have a proper quest for this place. I don't know if there is one, really. Maybe there is. There's nothing out here, is there? Oh, there's probably a Leshen out here. I'm not going to stick around to find that. Alright, let us go back to good old Olgierd. Yeah, there's no quest bulletin boards either that have anything on them right now. So let's go back to Olgierd. I've also picked up Metroid Dread and the Amiibos. I didn't get the Collector's Edition, but I got the game and I got the Amiibos. And I'm not going to play that for the channel. I'm probably going to play that on my own. I haven't played a Metroid game in a couple years, and this one's getting good reviews. And I'm not the biggest Metroid fan, but I do enjoy the games. So I'm probably just going to play it on my own. I might actually boot that up tonight later on. And the Amiibos look nice. I'm gonna open them up and see what they do. That might be a sin to some Amiibo collectors, but I actually use most of my Amiibos. Okay, is this the cutscene I've been waiting for in the bar?
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
I think this is.
Geralt, over here.
Yes, it is. Okay, prepare yourself, because we're about to see something kind of disturbing here.
Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Hey, Gaunter.
Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. More treats.
Okay. This is normal. Yeah. This is why I said after this cutscene I've been waiting for, I'll explain Gaunter to most people's understanding.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
He put a fly in his soup. I gotta see that. I gotta see what he did. Is it still in there? Aw, I think it was just for the cutscene. He put like a little sprite of a fly in there. Regardless, this actually is the first time I think we can get a good look at Gaunter himself. Yeah, he's not just a merchant of mirrors, if that hasn't been made clear enough throughout this DLC so far. Let's take a look at his model, actually. He has mostly complete eyes. They do move disturbingly accurately. He's got a yellow jerkin underneath his jacket. What's going on here? Oh, weird. There's like corrupted textures in like his arm socket for his model. Yeah, look at that. What is that? Yeah, it's weird corrupted textures inside his arm socket. Is that on the same side, too? It is. Okay. Odd. Okay. His gloves do go a little bit into his shirt, probably so his hands can always have them when they're moving around with the articulation. You know what? What's with his boot? So his pants do have a little bit more underneath the boot, and it does appear to go into a sock almost through his boot. Is it fully through his boots? Does he have? He mostly has an interior like sock, like clothed legging to his person. Weird. I'm not sure if that's just a part of the pants or what. I don't know why that goes so far. His satchel has nothing inside it, really. There appears to be an underlaying texture underneath the flap, but not much there. What else does he got on him? He's got all these scrolls. These appear to be very simple models, just to give the effect. Yeah. There's nothing really with those. What's with his hoodie, though? It's a pretty fully modeled hoodie on the inside, actually. And what's in his satchel bag? Nothing. Also, let me take a look. He's frozen time. Has that applied to outside too? There's people out here, yeah. It hasn't applied out here. They're still kind of moving. That breaks the illusion of what he just did a little bit. Yeah, there's still people out here. Okay. I think that's enough examining.
Who are you, really?
Gauntero Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
Yeah, he's not a normal dude.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me.
Same here.
So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Here we go.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah.
Devil? Why is there a fly in my suit? I had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How was it you're here?
Yeah, that's the moment I was waiting for with this scene. He sticks a wooden spoon. I can't deal with that. That is so fucked. And then the guy after, it's like, there's a fly in my soup. Oh, I love this. I love Gaunter's character so much because he's so interesting and disturbing, and it's bizarrely amazing. And then Geralt's just here like, okay. I'm quick, real quick. I can control time.
Old Witcher's trick. I concentrate real hard, and I can control time and space.
Play it off smooth.
You tossed this fly in my suit.
Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here.
Oh, this is great.
Inside a cave.
Oh, now you notice.
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there. Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go see Shawnee.
My valor stands on 3 pillars. Good food, good drink.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Witcher in the house. No wonder folk are dropping. Cursed and
How far in does it go?
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Come on, let me see. It won't let me see inside.
The devil walked a crooked path, his heart full of ire.
I don't think this is the time for a shanty, dude. Unfortunate. His mother never taught him how to drink soup. Yeah, I wanted to savor that cutscene. I love it. It's so fucked and funny at the same time. Oh, Shawnee's here. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Shawnee! Shawnee!
Shawnee?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
You've fallen and you can't get up.
What happened? Somebody break in?
She kept the pig.
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Kedwin?
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
In Kedwin? Oh yeah, I forgot Kedwin. Like, Redania basically defeated Kedwin because Kedwin
but I didn't want to.
wasn't... Like, Redania was a prick under
No place I
Radovid.
needed more than at the front.
Don't go. I see. Perhaps I could have, but I didn't want to treat Elwood and calling in a place near the front. Fine.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Whoomst. Who will we meet? Is it Dudu? Are we gonna meet Dudu again? We haven't seen Dudu in a few months. Wait, yeah. Doesn't Dudu, like, run the witch hunters and such now? Is it Dudu? What's this picture over here? Oh, lovely. That's an interesting anatomical picture right there. The hair on the back, like the hair that this person has, is totally unnecessary for an anatomical painting, well, picture, but man, is it funny. They had to put the hair on there. Also, the brain looks really weird. Oh, it's because it's been cut in half, that's why. Okay. Alright. Alright. Shawnee, you have a weird interest in art. If it's Dudu,
so how are
I'm gonna be so happy.
these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Radovid's dead.
It is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Okay, I'm not going to go over there yet unless the cutscene initiates on its own. But I think I've shown this already. But there's not really a whole lot of anything to the Academy. They did not really do anything with it. They made it a prop that you can see visually, like the roofs of it and such, but there's nothing back here. Oddly enough, you can walk around and such out here. I think I did show it. I think I did show already. So I'm not going to talk too much about that. But yeah, it's just a prop. The Academy's just a prop.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
Alright. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
Alright, let me in.
Is there a way in from the riverside? This is a pretty, like... This is a pretty, compounded area. There's not a whole lot of secret paths or anything to my memory. Where does it want me to go on the map? I'll just jump in the river. La-da-da-da-da. Whoa! Okay, Geralt had a weird moment there. Hey, he's learning from Gaunter. He controlled time for a brief moment there. He's learning. He's learning from the best. And we got drowners. Fight me. Wrong sword. Alright. Is there something back here then? Maybe she drops a rope?
Geralt! Psst.
Ah, she did.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
get the rope?
Long story, but we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Okay, so where are we then? I don't remember there being anything like this in the overworld. Where the hell is this? Huh. Is this actually... So you have this, which you're never able to really get to. Yeah, so this is actually part of the overworld. I don't think I've just ever noticed it then, I guess. There's some dudes up ahead, lovely. Okay. I now know that this is here. Cool. They just know I'm here. I was trying to be stealthy, but I guess they just know I'm here. No, you're gonna be dead. I'm on Ard. Why did I do that? Thank you. The signs were messing up. Weird. Hey. Enough of that. Spells! He's a witch! Just die already. Thank you. Merry Christmas. It's October. Early Christmas present. Happy Easter. Oh, look, he... he died, and he fell onto the bench. It's not often things like that happen, but that was good. This is an overly detailed fountain for something you're supposed to run past. That is one thing that my camera still cannot do in any sort of way. Is to like go into whatever this room that's being rendered by the windows here, whatever that interior is, even if it's just some really low quality JPEG, which it probably is to save on resources, I can't get that much of a look at it. I can try, but it never really works well. Because once you go into the, it's like something that renders entirely in the window, but I know it doesn't. I know it creates some sort of rendering box, similar to those black shadow boxes in, say, the rooms below the Olgierd mansions and such. It does something like that, but in the windows. But I can never get into these things. I don't know how they did that. Regardless. Maybe someday, maybe not.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
There's that up there. Can I jump onto it? Yeah, there's scaffolding. Alright. Time to go up. Geralt, stop being Gaunter. You're scaring me. Can I get up there? I can. Yeah, like it creates this little box in there. You can see the room, whatever room is being rendered for this little circular window is really tiny. It's just a little tiny box in there, but I can't ever get into those things. It just doesn't allow it. Even if there's a lighting effect, it just is impossible. Man, someday. Alright, let's get in here. The house is a little brittle. Be a little calmer next time, Geralt.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. I shan't be eating today.
He's not right.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes?
What?
How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything.
This isn't even my camera doing this.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
Let's blame this on Gaunter. Let's blame the current event on Gaunter, because I've never seen this before, ever. And this playthrough is like 70-something hours long. Let alone the times I've used this camera on my own. This guy's in a T-pose like as if I was using the camera. And I was really far away from Geralt. It's rendering this dude weirdly. So yeah, this is a glitch. We're gonna blame it on Gaunter. That's what we're gonna do.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
I doubt that.
Did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day.
His T-pose moved with him.
He appeared doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends.
His T-pose is moving.
I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrollings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
I know this is supposed to be a very serious plot development here. We're talking to this guy, giving some exposition, but I can't not be amazed at his current circumstances physically. Like, this guy is... he may as well be a post-conjunction creature right now.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
You sure about that?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, torn of what I've learned about him.
I mean, he is blind, so he can't see what he looks like right now, but...
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him.
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So he let Vladimir died. Wow. Did he kill him?
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It's worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
He stepped out of the circle. Yep, and he died instantly. Oh, so that's what he was supposed to look like. Okay. Yeah, he's back to normal now. That was probably one of the most bizarre encounters I've had for a dialogue cutscene in the game, just because the game performed it really weirdly. Yeah, I'll just elaborate on Gaunter right now, since the professor gave his information about him being some ancient evil of some type, kind of like a genie, but not really a genie, more like a demon. Yeah, so Gaunter's a demon from another dimension. And, yeah, he does exactly what the professor said. He plays with people, riddles, tricks, deals. He's a very dealer man. He is a merchant, after all. And, yeah, the entire backstory with Olgierd is how that all happened. That's all true. One little thing that I don't have to elaborate on, because I was going to elaborate all this stuff, but the professor did a pretty decent job at doing it. Unless something else comes up later that I forgot about. But the key little hint the whole time about this guy is his name. Gaunter O'Dim. The initials for that, in and of itself, shows you what he thinks he is. So, yeah. How the hell do I get out of here? Meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani. So do I go this way? How do I get out? This way? No. I'm just gonna... Vamos. Oh, there's a drowner out here. Lovely. I'm not going out there. Let me go back. Go back to Oxenford. This bridge should do. There we go. Alright. Oh, that's the town. Okay. So we gotta go back this way. But yeah, so that's the professor kind of did all the monologuing I was gonna do about Gaunter. That saves my time. The only thing I'll add on to that is that Gaunter is pretty much, to the known in-world lore of The Witcher, he's pretty much the most powerful and unknown thing in it. We don't really know exactly how powerful the guy actually is, and at the same time, he can do whatever he wants, and he's just here to mess around with people. That's the thing. Get some useful components. And you're telling me this temple is up here? I don't remember there being a temple up here. I remember there being a cavern up here that would lead to... There was a draconid up there. I don't remember what kind it was. Maybe it was a cockatrice or something? It might have been a wyvern. Oh yeah, that's a spooky cave entrance. What, Geralt? Okay, it didn't go down. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead in that instant. Yeah, this was the path I took to get up to the wyvern, I believe. Oh wait, no, it's down there. Okay. Okay, music's different. Oh, it's this! I forgot this was here. There's this weird symbol out here of like the moon. I think it's a moon. Sometime later. We're also gonna be wrapping up here soon, as long as things don't escalate for a while.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place?
A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive my disbelief. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Decided she'd treat you like you once treated her. The rose is a symbol of your parting, and a punishment.
I suppose I deserve that. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
And on that night, his heart grew 3 times the size of it.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Ah, there he is. Look at his saunter.
glad to see everyone's well. How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes,
and we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Just like a genie, you've been tricked.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Awesome. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Oh, are we actually being thrown into the endgame right now? Ah, man, looks like we're beating the DLC today. Okay. I didn't expect that.
What's happening?
Okay.
You wish to play.
Okay.
So let us play.
We'll play.
I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
My heart.
If I don't.
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride.
All right, I'll take you up on that, man.
Riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me. What am I?
A mirror.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend.
That's a very easy riddle, man.
You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
So, oh, okay, I go this way. Yeah, so now we're out here where we were last time I did the exploration bit. Yeah, the riddle answers a mirror, so.
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
I don't know how long the timer is, actually. I don't remember ever running out of time. Great. We got some specters. They're designed like foglets. But I don't... They look a little weird. They have, like...
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
They have extra horns.
My rules.
Yeah, dude. Sure. I'm playing your game. I know the answer to your riddle already. I could have just said it and ended the game. What's that up there? Oh boy, a Leshen.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools?
We got it. That is the last piece of the next armor set.
Pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
We got the last part of the armor set. Nice. I could have missed that and ruined it. Swing. Let's get in the house. I think that's all there is then. I think we just...
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly.
What is... what the heck? Oh, it's gargoyles. I don't know what that is, but alright.
You will never find
These guys are giving me a toss around.
A family tomb. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though.
Repeat the riddle. To all
No!
men I appertain.
I know the riddle answer. It's a mirror.
Am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin.
Wait, reflection, maybe.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall
mirror. So this
Yeah.
is where you're hiding.
Mirror, I guess. I was thinking like maybe it's... reflection.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Yeah, this is the finale. This is the end of this DLC's story. The timer's still going, so we haven't won yet. We need to get this fountain running, I think. It's not just any mirror.
Care to wager on it? Point for me.
Gotta be some mirror that won't shatter.
It's the water, Geralt. We need to find the water.
Wonder how you'll shatter a sheet of water.
Oh, thanks, Geralt. You figured it out yourself.
Care to wager on it?
Okay. We need to go up here. We're getting low on time. This is a wild place he has for himself, ain't it? Here we go.
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back.
Ard.
Be gone. You've lost.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage.
Okay.
You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something.
I was going to use a camera there at the end to see like where he was in the void, but it was so brief. I knew how long it was, and it's so brief I didn't want to ruin the scene. So
Guessing that's a good sign.
yeah, it means that there's no scratch on my face now. Well, there's still a scratch, but it's the one I've always had.
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
Yeah, explain the title.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Don't worry, it'll all work out. True, I don't envy you.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
So don't be a dick.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Fancy.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This saber's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
He's alive.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
It's a nice scene. Ah, a title drop. I didn't expect that. Nice. Yeah, that's the first DLC story done. Oh, and we're gonna get credits. Okay. Okay. I didn't expect that. But, yeah, that's Hearts of Stone's story. It's, I got, like, 70% of it done last time. Well, no, no. Yeah, I got, like, half of it done last time. If you split the first and this last part together, it'd probably be about as long as the second part. But, yeah. That's Hearts of Stone. And pretty much now we're just going to be doing random missions and the second DLC. I always think the third DLC because it's the third part of the Witcher 3 story, but yeah. Blood and Wine. I'm excited to get to that. Hearts of Stone is a shorter expansion pack. I say shorter, it's like 10 hours or so long, but yeah, it's a very good contained story. It's like a normal quest, but really massive. And Blood and Wine is almost like its own entirely second game. It really almost is. And that one will take a lot longer to do everything in it than Hearts of Stone, by a mile. Blood and Wine's like an extra 30 hours of stuff. So look forward to that. That'll probably extend into next year, maybe, if I go at the rate I am right now. But yeah, I enjoy Hearts of Stone. I've already given my feelings on The Witcher 3 in general, I believe at the end of the main campaign. And throughout the entirety of this game already I talk about it, but it's fantastic. Fantastic writing, fantastic characters. Learned a few things this playthrough of the Hearts expansion, and remembered the Hearts of Stone expansion this time. Now I remember all of it. But learned a few things about some of the developer techniques with I didn't know that that room you fought all those Olgirds was underneath the second estate that's out of bounds, and a few other little tidbits here and there. But yeah, we beat Gaunter. He doesn't show up at any other point now, and kind of my theory about him is that kind of like It, like Stephen King's It, Pennywise, he probably will come back at some point, just because that's what his being is. So Geralt didn't kill him, but he probably drove him away. If I remember right from... now this is just purely conjecture from years ago, but I did research into like what he was saying when Geralt beat him a while ago, and I don't know exactly if this is true or not, but I think the translation of what he said was something about he'll be back, or like you didn't kill me, something like that. Which makes sense. The dude's clapping and walking away slowly like, yep, you got me. I'll see you next time, man. Or I'll be back, or whatever. So, I think that's generally my understanding of that scene. And we got the new armor set. We're going to check that out right away. But yeah, we'll continue with Blood and Wine next time, I guess. I don't know if I'll start immediately on Blood and Wine, but I might try to look at what's going on with that quest I started in the middle of this, in the town, in the middle of the woods. That's a band. I'll look into that, see what I need to do to get that kind of the ball rolling. I got the ball rolling, but I couldn't really do a whole lot with it. So I want to look into how that can get started properly. Because I like that mission, it's weird. And yeah, that's about that. So while the credits are rolling, I guess I'll just ramble because I don't have much else to say. I got done with this DLC in 3 parts. I didn't expect that. I got my list here of things I can talk about. I'm rewatching Pokemon, like season 1 of... I've been rewatching season 1 of Pokemon for like the past month at this point. So that's something I'm trying to catch up on. I haven't rewatched Pokemon in probably a better part of a decade at this point, and I'm having fun doing that. I also picked up a Concrete... I'm wearing it right now, actually. I just realized I'm wearing it. I picked up a t-shirt for Concrete Genie, the game I played last October. And that game stuck with me. I've brought it up a few times the past year, but it did stick with me. It wasn't a stellar, like, oh my god kind of game, but just the game itself has resonated with me for some reason. And I now have bought a t-shirt for Concrete Genie. It's the same kind of shirt that I got for Ghost of Tsushima when I first got Ghost of Tsushima. I just bought this off the Sony site. It's a nice shirt. It shows Ash. Just, it's a gray shirt, has the city behind it, painted, and it has Ash on it. It looks nice. I've recently been gifted oddly enough, another camera for my photography, which I'm not going to talk a whole lot about, but it's from the 50s, and it works totally fine, and my preliminary tests with it prove that it is fully functional and good, so maybe I can include, well, I will add that to my arsenal of image capturing devices. I'm drawing again. I guess that's a little sub-note. As I picked up, I've grabbed my Wacom tablet out of my closet that's sat there for like a year and a half, and I'm drawing things again. And I'm having fun doing that. I got a little notebook I'm drawing in. I'm drawing on the tablet. I'm kind of gearing up to relearn how to do a lot of that for the winter, as the ability to use things like film and such is less viable under cold temperatures for various reasons and for various film types and such. Not for all, but I can't use about probably half of what I use because of temperature and weather conditions like that. And I don't know if I talked last time about it, but I picked up Harvest Moon 64 and Super Smash Bros. For the 64. I went into a game store, they had them. I picked them up. And I'll probably do a part on them, probably a one-off of both of them at some point. I'm not going to make them a series. But Harvest Moon 64 I've never played. I played Story of Seasons earlier this year and was addicted to it, the new one that came out. And I've played a few other Story of Seasons games, and I've played the Harvest Moon games on the GameCube and the one on the Wii. And I like the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons games. In general, they're good. I'm not overly fond of them, but they're good. So I just picked up Harvest Moon 64, and it's fun. I enjoy Harvest Moon 64. It's very good. Smash 64 I've played for years on like the Virtual Console for the Wii and other systems. And yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's just Super Smash Brothers. It's just good stuff. Also, what has been in the works for the channel for probably about a month now, in the planning phase, but not really in the implementation phase, because I'm very busy, is maybe doing a long-running N64 series of... I don't know whether I should just say it right now or not, because oftentimes, I remember a lot of times where I've mentioned bringing up, I'm going to play this game, and then I don't. And the most recent one was kind of Star Fox 64. I played Star Fox 64... I'll just give an explanation for this. I played Star Fox 64 and meant to put it on the main channel. And it's on the second channel right now on the Turner Things, one that I haven't used for like a year, because I was just throwing like Just Cause, boundary breaking kind of stuff on there from the PS4, and a very early Witcher 3 boundary breaking thing about trying to recreate the E3 trailer playthrough session that they did. I threw it up on there. it's incomplete. It's almost complete. The whole thing wasn't completed in the actual session, and it was just because the visual effects of the satellite station before Venom and the final boss against Andross were a little too much for me. There's a lot of flashing colors on that, and it immediately fried me out pretty bad. So I just opted to, it just offset my mood. I didn't, like, have any issues with it or anything. It was just, it offset my mood. Like, my mood went from, like, hi, here, like, what you see in the video and such, and then it depleted down to, like, virtually silence. I was not having any of it. So, I just decided to cut it after that last mission and just put it on the second channel. I was like, hey, I did play Star Fox 64. I'm probably not going to play it again unless I somehow get Star Fox 64 3D running. But it's there if you want to see some Star Fox 64, I guess. But yeah, and then there's other games like for the VR. I talked about doing Skyrim for 5 parts. That's something that I do think about. It's like I said it, I think in the first or second part, I said I was going to do Skyrim VR for 5 parts. I only did 4 because the 4th part kind of screwed me up. And I'm fine with that. And I never got around to Ghost Giant. Ghost Giant was a game that I spent a while trying to get, and then I never ended up playing it. And I eventually sold it off with my VR stuff, getting rid of that. So I don't even know what Ghost Giant really is, but it was a game I was really looking forward to around the time when I was playing Robinson the Journey, and I never got around to it. I installed it, I never played it. But there are many games, many games like that where I brought it up and then I never do it. Which, after this part of Witcher 3, I'm going to start Uncharted 2. So expect Uncharted 2 to be the next video. And I remembered yesterday that I need to do that. Because sometimes it's just because I completely forget that I have these games that I plan on doing. Because I'm busy with stuff like this, and I'm very busy with real life as well. There's a real world out there as Geralt looks on the horizon. I'm pointing my finger at the screen. There is more out there than what you're seeing here. Anyway. Yeah. What's up here? That is my ramble. That is my ramble. There was something there. There was something there in red. Whatever. Alright. So, this is below. I'm trying to think where that Gaunter scene would have been. Whatever. I have a feeling it was either in the sky or below this. Well, no, it would have been way out. It would have been way out wherever his little area is, which still exists in the overworld. They can't get rid of that. But, yeah. So, yeah, I got to ramble. There is no exit from here, aside from death. So, yeah, concrete genie, cameras, reminiscing about the past, reading Witcher books, Metroid Dread, Pokemon, drawing. That's kind of the summary of me at the moment, at the beginning of October. Alright. Have we leveled up? We're still not level 39, even after all that. So we still can't even use any of this Viper stuff yet. I guess we're not going to be wearing it today, then. That kind of sucks. I heard something. Oh, it's a bear. Hey, bear. Goodbye, bear. I don't know what to do now. I'm just kind of here. What's my current quest list? Yeah, Toussaint. I mean, there's some missions I could do. Maybe I'll do one. Out on your ass. Sorry, arse. Return to the woman. Get rid of the drunk Skelligers. I don't know what... Okay, whatever this mission is. Where's the closest signpost? We are really out in the middle of nowhere. Totoras. Totoras, 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 Totoras. Totoras, 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 Totoras. How fast can I say that? Totoras, 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 Totoras. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. I can't say toy boat. Totoras, Totoras. Totoras, 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 Totoras. I can do that. I can do that. Totoras, 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 Totoras. Ah, we got Osgul. Osguls. But just one. One is the loneliest number that you ever known. Two is the whatever the lyrics are to the song. Alright, so let's go to whomstever this lady is, and whatever she wants. I have no memory of whatever this quest was, or whenever it started. Maybe it started 15 parts ago. I have no idea. It's taking a bit to load. Oh, there we go. Everyone popped in up there. Let's go greet them. Order in the fatherland. Look at everybody. Hey, guys, how's it going? Is there a carnival in town? Oh, God. The mages. They have fire. Says the guy who, worships a church of fire.
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
Oh, I remember this quest. We never did this? Okay.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace. Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
Collect your friends and go. On your best behavior now.
Have I already done this mission? It's showing prompts saying I already have.
Gents, time to go. The favor Lady Brand did for our son sure did bear a high price.
Thanks so much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich. But I hope this is enough.
Keep it. You did more than I do.
Thank you. It's folk like you restore my faith in humankind.
But he's not a human. He is a witcher. Okay. I guess I never completed that, or did it before? The prompts show that I had already selected those options in the dialogue tree. Weird. Well, that quest is done now, hopefully. This could be interesting. The high-stakes Gwent tournament. I have a pretty decent deck, so maybe it'd be worth doing. Where does this take place? All the way up there? Let's talk to Vimy first and then head up there.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Thank you, Vimy. Let's also sell all the books and crap we have at the bookseller.
Ah, you're back.
Nope. No. Oh shit, we're locked in.
Up for a few
forfeit game.
Ah. Let's see.
Okay, I still have the donkey ears, I forgot. We're gonna keep them for now. Yeah, I have a ton of trash. Let's get rid of this stuff. Oh, I need that. Oh, he's out of money. Okay, whatever.
Farewell.
I sold what I had.
You see new waitresses.
I heard the name Vagelbud get mentioned in there. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. So this has to happen downstairs.
Take good care of yourself.
Yes?
Heard you play for high stakes here.
Firstly, we must have the proper effects. Let's have a look at our cards, shall we? Cards are in order, but can we afford the buy-in?
We can.
Well, let's have a name then, and we shall issue an entry ticket.
Geralt of Rivia.
Gerard of Rivia. The match will start soon, but the hoi polloi must first be driven out. We will please wait. Achoo!
Cover your mouth, man.
Tournament participants only. Everyone else out. Achoo! We are cordially invited to come back tomorrow.
Well, well. Geralt of Rivia. And I was beginning to think this tournament would be a dreadful bore. I'm afraid winning coin from peasants, thugs, and faux aristocrats is no great source of satisfaction for me.
We know each other.
Let's say we've some mutual acquaintances. I've heard many good things about you. In vivid detail.
Place like this, that's more a warning than a recommendation. What's your name?
Sasha.
Sasha what? Or maybe just skip right to telling me your real name.
Geralt, you're the one who half the time just says you're Geralt. There's like a lot of characters in this series just give their first name. It's not too odd, Geralt.
Come to the Passiflora often? Seem to know everyone.
I'm here from time to time. I cannot say all the faces are familiar, but that is Patrick Hazelnut. Never goes anywhere without those three.
Met a man once who traveled with 2 Zerrikanian warrior women as bodyguards, but those 3...
have other talents, clearly. The halfling's Bernard Tully, a farmer, claims to play for pleasure. But everyone wants to win, don't they? Best beware of that one. He's not particularly fond of others, outcasts, types like you. Ironic, since Phineas himself is a half-elf. And I'm certain you've heard of Count Tybalt. After all, he is the one who organized this tournament.
Actually, I haven't heard of him.
He's reputed to be fabulously wealthy. I can't say how true it is, but he was able to afford his title and the county that came with it.
Okay.
All right.
Was he the dude who was sneezing constantly earlier?
To chat up the other players before the tournament begins. We must all wait for Count Tybalt anyway.
Okay, I guess the sneezing dude wasn't. Hazelnut.
Apologies, but I must focus my thoughts before the match.
I can see that.
This will certainly serve me better than your conversation with Sasha has served you. I'd be wary of her.
What? Playing tournaments often?
What to you? Perhaps you'd wish to see my cards as well. Am I a hee-haw for you to fondle before you choose? Shall I wag my prick for you?
See your cards when we play.
You're unlikely to advance that far, mutant.
Okay, dude's got some attitude problems.
I'm new to this too. Took me ages to squirrel away the coin for the buy-in. Mushrooms I don't quick bring to riches.
You really a farmer?
Why not look it? Got a little farmstead just outside the city. Can sit there for days just watching things grow.
What's with the smell?
The smell? Anywho, mushrooms are all well and good, but one's got to get away at times. My lady, she was in tears. Said I'd get my throat slit in Novigrad. But I says to her, I says, Hortensia, what a chance. The best players, the rarest cards. She had to let me go.
Good luck to you.
Likewise. Now, that's the sporting spirit. Not like that half-elf over there who's been shooting me murderous glares this whole time.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our closed Gwent tournament. By closed, I mean more than the mere elite nature of the event. Anyone leaving the Passiflora before the end of play will be disqualified. That's rule number 1. Rules number 2, 3, and 4 are no fighting, dirty play, or magic tricks. We play for golden figurines. The winner will take them all, along with a monetary prize equal to 9 times the buy-in. Easy enough to calculate that 9 have entered. The tournament will consist of 3 rounds. The finalist emerging from said shall play me. Players will be paired by random draw. The groupings for the first round shall be read now.
Achoo! Phineas and Tim Knott. Patrick Hazelnut and Harold Featherbuns. Gervolt of Rivia and Bernard Tull.
How about that?
Bramble Frontenstock and Madam Sasha.
Excellent.
A pleasant match to you all.
Alright, guess we're gonna do some Gwent.
Starting at last. A year down the road, I'll be plying Hortensia and my lads with tales of this night. Let's play.
Alright, here we go. Still only have this leader. Okay. Okay, what do I got? I got Ciri is a fantastic card. I got Vernon. Got 2 rage. I got a healing unit. Get rid of Kiara. Okay, that's good. The Frost could be useful. What does he have? Northern Realms? It could be useful. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. This isn't bad. Okay, so this guy's trying to stockpile cards. I could be a real jerk and just go for these two right now and see how he handles that if I forfeit after that. Because he's trying to get cards. I'm trying to outdo him with powerful stuff. Let's throw in Roach. Another spy. I'm gonna call it. Just to see what he throws out. Okay, Ed Tyson. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's a bastard move. Yeah, this guy's nothing to snuff at. Okay, catapult. Let's try this. Get a high ranking number. He's gonna try boosting. This will be pointless, so... Okay, we got a solid ranged group here, but the problem is that okay, yeah, I see what's going on. This sucks. You're a prick. This guy's a prick. Well, no, don't waste that. Let's hope some of his stuff he had. Oh, lovely, we got a Zoltan. That's gonna do nothing. In fact, it's gonna die because of what we're gonna have to do. Come on. Yep, I expected that. We're gonna lose this round. And oh, and he's cheeky too. There's nothing else we can do. Well, did I fail the whole quest then?
So, how did you fare?
Tournament's over.
Sure.
Right.
Was that not just the end of the quest? Okay. I guess there's more. What do you have to say, Sasha?
Positively divine performance. You make a splendid mark.
Alone at last.
What did you want to talk about?
A cartload of coin. That's the grand prize, you know. I can't speak for you, but I'd prefer it didn't land in the wrong hands. And luck can be so undependable. Frankly, one should simply take the coin, settle it, you know, without bothering the others.
Huh. As propositions go, this is not exactly what I was expecting. You don't seem like a...
Thief? True, it's not my day job. Which is why I could use some help.
Why tell me?
I'm a woman. I'm in need of that coin. And Geralt of Rivia would never abandon a woman in need. Or so I heard.
Your logic is flawed, lady.
Fringilla Vigo? She told me of your...
Ah, Fringilla.
Apparently you're dependable. So long as the cause is just.
Of course, Fringilla brings up Geralt.
Doesn't seem like a just cause to me.
What if I told you my life depended on it?
We're gonna just go with it and see where this quest line goes.
changes things. Fine. Let's say I help you.
I'll split the coin with you, of course.
What's the plan?
First, you must stay to the end of the tournament. I shall tell you the rest when the time comes.
All sounds pretty mysterious, but fine.
Excellent. Now that's settled, let's rejoin the others.
I'm starting to think this quest wasn't about me winning the tournament.
Congratulations, madame. A superb match. Did you expect to be victorious, my lady?
Yes, I had a good feeling about the tournament.
Thief! The coin's gone. The guard's been stabbed.
What?
How is this possible? No one's removed the coin from the premises. All those leaving were searched.
Phew! We must scour the building. Anyone leaving must pass inspection.
Before you ask, it wasn't me.
Figured as much.
You promised to help me. I say we try to recover the coin together.
Agreed. Where do we start?
We must get upstairs. Wait. I say, this Witcher is Captain Hansen's good friend. He could examine the crime scene. Charge only a trifling.
A fee?
We will, of course, collect it from the captain personally. How is his injury from the other week? Has it healed yet?
Well, I'd heard it had.
Splendid. We shall go upstairs at once.
Smooth. Confuse the dude.
Next time we see the captain, milady, I'd appreciate you mentioning.
That is all, good fellow. You may go. The Witcher requires absolute silence while he works.
Of course.
That went well. Really know the captain?
Yes, a horrid man. Come now, get to work.
Oh, this dude was pretty cut up.
Blows delivered from a strange angle. Expert, though. Precise. Somebody dragged something heavy towards the terrace. Crossbow bolt. A line tied to it. Line's clearly been cut.
Thief might have used it to lower the sack of coin. He'd need an accomplice waiting down below to grab it.
Something down there, but I can't make it out. Must have been one of the players. Lowered the coin down on the line, then strolled past the guards.
This was well prepared. Think you can track the culprit down?
Don't know yet. Ought to look in the street.
What is this camera angle? A professional cinematographer captured all these scenes. I'm tempted to jump down there. I actually can't. Never mind. I can't tempt fate. Ooh.
Same as the one tied to the bolt. Gonna have to look around. Where's that scent coming from? Cinnamon. Strange.
I don't smell a thing.
Okay. She's in on whatever this is then. And so were the other participants, because now we got the halfling who smelled. I'm pretty sure that's him Geralt's smelling. Who else had a bow and arrow with him at the event than the half-elf? So I think this was an in-job. I think everybody who participated, except for Geralt, was a part of this in some way.
And whosoever
Haste makes waste. Culprit lost this crate. Must have fallen off the wagon.
Can you be certain this was the thief's?
Crossbow under the packages. Itching to crack a pun about every Rosemary having it.
I appreciate you resisting the impulse. I've seen this guild mark. It's a trading company's. One that imports spices from Zerrikania. They've a storehouse at the docks. Northernmost one on this side of the port. Shall I meet you there?
Sounds good.
Alright, let's go to the warehouses. 2 experience points. Neat.
I must see a medic.
Then go see a medic, miss.
Any news from the Zima?
I'm running so fast through town, the game's not spawning a whole lot of people in.
Freya, come here.
Is that him?
Prepare for battle. You shall not have it easy this time.
It's this guy again.
Friends? They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's
Oh,
honor,
yeah.
No, they defend justice. For it is only fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Okay.
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir.
Hmm.
You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
Fine, I'll fight you all. No way I'm going to fight you. That's the thing, I don't want to kill this guy. He's just an ass.
You'd better go home, get some sleep, think things over tomorrow.
Wise words.
Don't know about you two, but I'm feeling a bit sleepy.
Yeah. We're done here.
That's... I don't remember ever finding that guy again in the game. That's the first time I found him there. Cool. Oh, his story continues. The Maid Bilberry story of her dim-wit lover. Hey, Sasha.
There are 6 inside. I wasn't able to get the door open.
Gotta find another way in then.
La-di-da-di-da. The window looks nice. I could just use the camera, but I'm not going to. That'll do. Oh, Geralt. Geralt, you have fingers. You have these little nubs on the ends of your palms called fingers. Use them, thank you. Oh, yeah. It's this guy.
Which one's Hortensia?
The tall one.
Masquerade's done, Tully. Give us the coin.
Masquerade? Well put. Been watching you from the start, sweetheart. Though I ought to admit, I thought you'd follow me alone. Told him who you are yet? No? I'm sure he'd love to hear it. Go on, tell him. Or I'll tell Hortensia to break your fingers.
What's this about?
It's about Madame Sasha swallowing my mushroom farming nonsense hook, line and sinker when she should have been more vigilant. So, will you tell him who you spy for, or would you rather scream it out?
Let go of her. Step away.
One of you restrain him, and make sure he gets a good view.
Okay, these guys are super easy.
I did not, in fact, suspect him, whereas he clearly caught on to me long ago.
Halflings can be unpredictable.
At any rate, we've succeeded. Now to divide the coin.
It's yours. You won the tournament.
But you helped me get my prize back. We'll split it, half and half. Know what? Let's have dinner at the Kingfisher. My treat, to celebrate my last day in Novigrad.
Heading back to Nilfgaard? That why you needed the coin?
I see you miss very little.
Still got a touch of an accent.
Ah well. It seems I shall need a new trait. Anyway, I'm compromised in Novigrad, so...
Who were you before you became a spy?
I don't rightly remember anymore. But I suppose you can call me Cantarella.
That your real name?
Well, almost.
Sure.
I'd love to.
Let's just see where this whole mission's just let's just throw caution to the wind and do whatever. High stakes. Let's not be cautious.
As it turned out, the blue-eyed prostitute was actually his sister. He couldn't believe it.
Oh my.
He asked me to see her again at the House of the Night, and then...
Fascinating story. Shall we go upstairs? You can show me exactly how it ended.
Caution to the wind.
Great idea.
Whatever. If you guys want to get freaky, that's none of my business. Oh, they're actually going to do it. Okay, I didn't expect that. Whatever. So yeah, I've been enjoying watching Pokemon. I just finished the Celadon City bit with the Fashion Victims I'm watching it all on VHS, by the way, because I still have those. But I just finished the Fashion Victims bit, and Brock got Vulpix, and Ash beat Erica. And what else? Where were we? Where was I at? He got Primeape, that was before that. I'm about to the next VHS is Charizard. So I guess Ash is gonna get Charizard in that one. He had Charmeleon for such an extremely brief time. I forgot about that. So I'll see about that next time. Jesus Christ, this sword is massive. The one that Olgierd gave me is so massive. I'm not even going to use it for too long of a period because I have my, the new upgraded swords for the next set of armor, but may as well use this while I have it.
Now you.
Was that the end of, that was the end of the quest, really? Huh.
Oh, don't touch my head.
Okay, yeah, that was the quest ended with sex. Okay. Weird. Without a trace. We're not gonna start this one, but I'll get over there to begin it. We'll start next time with that.
Elven blood, eh?
Blood of Elves. The first in the Witcher series. Okay, so it's down here at the Herbalist Hut. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. We finished Hearts of Stone and did a few extra quests. And I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good for this week. I'm gonna try to put out some Witcher once a week, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week. I have no idea. But yeah, so next video should be Uncharted 2. More Witcher. And maybe I'll get the ball rolling on this N64 plan that I have. I have a plan, Arthur. But, we'll see if it gets done, Dutch. Well, we'll see. We'll see if any of it gets, rolling. But anyway. See you next time, and have a good night. I want to take a look at this sword. It's so thick. It's beefy. It's got a cool scabbard. It'll get some use, I guess. See you later.